Hello, I'm Dr. Dan Perkins, Professor of Psychology at Ridgeland College. I wanted to talk to you today about a psychology class called Human Sexuality, Psychology 2306, and what you could expect from this class. Typically, this class begins with the history of human sexuality and ends up with a modern, contemporary view of human sexuality. It looks at the sociological and the psychological aspects of human sexuality, not only in our culture, but it looks at some various cultures, different cultures. Another aspect of this class is sex research. You look at key people like Kinsey, like Masters and Johnson, and other more contemporary researers. There's also an aspect of human anatomy and physiology that's part of this class, as well as understanding the hormones and how they work. So there's a emphasis in terms of biology oftentimes in this class. Conception and pregnancy and childbirth are another component of this course. And contraception is another aspect. Abortion tries to look at some of the modern conflicts surrounding these issues. Techniques of arousal and communication. This is what a lot of students think the whole course is about, techniques of arousal and communication. Turns out that it's part of the class, but there's a lot more to it than arousal and communication. So you could expect some very practical things like how to communicate with your partner, how to problem solve, how to discuss sex openly, how to feel more comfortable about it, and so on. Sexuality throughout the life cycle is another issue that's discussed, looking at sexuality in children, looking at how adolescents develop their sexual orientation and adjustment, looking at sexuality in adulthood and adjustment in adulthood. Issues like dating, attraction, intimacy, and love are also a component of this class that are discussed. Sexual orientation, such as gay and straight, and issues surrounding this, such as gay marriage, are a part of this class also that is discussed. Issues like prostitution and sexual variation and sexual deviation are discussed here, and the legal system and how the legal system and defining abnormality varies from culture to culture and place to place. Sexual disorders and therapy that are used to assist people who have sexual disorders is another component of this class. Sex and the law is also an aspect of the class, and then sex education, and looking at cultures that have extensive sex education, such as some of the Scandinavian countries, and comparing them with our country is another component of this class. So human sexuality is an advanced class. It usually is taken after you've taken Introduction to Psychology, and you could expect to address these issues plus more, keeping in mind that the exact content of the course will vary from instructor to instructor. Thank you.